Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today, y'all know we back with another one. This one gonna be fun, man. I ain't did no ice pick sideburns in a long time. I'm talking about like the long, sharp, sideburns. So, without further ado, let's get it. So I want to go in by combing and brushing my client's hair down, bringing everything forward, setting myself up for that, setting myself up for it. So, we focus on just bringing all of the hairs forward, and we gonna lock in, and we gonna get it right. And it's been a long time since we chopped it up, so I'm gonna try to use this video just to, get back in good graces with y'all, lock back in, man. I've been working on a lot. So last time that we talked, y'all seen that we released the clipper, the trimmer. We kind of went on a mini tour, just moving the tools and, getting the tools, putting everybody's hands around the world. So it's been very busy, like when you own a tool like this, you do a collaboration with a big company like Babeless, you have to get out there, you got to put your feet on the ground, you got to move the tools. So that's what I've been doing, we've been moving the tools. Also, I set up my sharpening and my blade and my modifying business. And if that's something that you interested in, you guys can DM me right now. Y'all could DM me either in the comment section, y'all could drop a comment, or you could DM me on my Instagram at PoppyBeam, and we'll be able to break down everything for you guys. Get an understanding of what you guys want to do. You guys could either ship in y'all tools, I'll modify them, recalibrate them for you guys and send them back out, or you guys could personally buy a blade from me. I'm actually launching a Shopify I believe next week, so people be able to go on there and shop. But just for my early access people, I'm letting YouTube know right now. So if that's something that y'all interested in, it's gonna be fire. Like I've been promoting so many blade businesses over the years, and it's the inconsistencies for me just whatever. So I decided to hop in that world, hop in that lane myself. Y'all know me when it come to sharp blades, they come to consistency. I love sharp blades. So I got some passion behind that in terms of getting people some of the best, sharpest tools that's out there. So again, if that's something that you guys are interested in, leave a comment below or DM me on Instagram at PoppyBeam, and we can figure it out, set you guys up, to get y'all trimmers modified. Also the T45, which is the trimmer that matched the clipper, to me is the sharpest trimmer on the market. I have 4 of those trimmers modified, sharpened, set, ready to go. So if you guys want one of those, let me know. We'll figure it out business wise, and then I'll put them on the road and ship them joints right out to y'all. So let's get back into this haircut. So basically, I didn't do like a ball taper, no super crazy taper. I only trimmed them down with a 1/16 open, but then I did a little bit of fade in the close and open on the sides, and then now I'm going behind that, just using some shaving cream just so I can loosen up this area. My client get braids, so the most important thing is to hit them with that shaving cream and that hot towel, so that oil or that grease that come down to the front of that lineup could be moved, so the trimmers can do work, and we can put that sharp, clean, crispy line on the client. So as you guys can see, it's just all prep. I want to go in, I want to punch both my vertical bars in, and as you guys can see, punching this first vertical bar in, and it's super clean. Just punching it in, taking my time, not pressing, just punching it in. Same thing here. I always, plant 2 reference points first before I decide to do the front of the lineup, which is my vertical bars first, just to get an understanding, see how wide the lineup is first before I start to connect the dots and bring everything together. Same thing here. Now once I'm done with my 2 vertical bars, I recenter myself in the center of the client's lineup, and then I connect the dots by either rolling my line all the way to the left or rolling my line all the way to the right. Just simplicity in its purest form, and bringing some of the cleanest looks to you guys. But again, it's been a long time, bro. I've been on that road. I just started businesses. The music is getting better and better. I'm getting ready to drop, a big music video called Cartier Frames. I shot it on my birthday in September, so I put that together for you guys. I just been really working and bringing everything all the way together. The blade business, moving the tools, and putting the music together been like the craziest stuff, because I'm actually going full head at it with music this year. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, but got a lot of records mixed. I'm getting ready to do the tape. I done shot music videos, so I got everything scheduled out in advance, so I don't have to, worry about it. But as you guys can see on that C cup, I went in, punched that first initial line in, then hit that sideburn line, then now rolling, into that C cup, taking my time, just using the edge of the blade, creating a nice clean C shape. And as you guys can see, sometimes it can look a little wonky like this, this looks okay. But just remember, you can always go back in using the corner of your blade and really establish dominance in this lineup. So as you guys can see, I'm just hitting small parts throughout this C cup to really make it look like a Chicago C. Then focus on the back of it as well, and make it a little bit skinnier. But what I think I need to do is take a little bit more from the front of the sideburn area opposed to the back area where I'm at right now. Take more from the front area. And as you guys can see, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Brush the hairs forward to me and make the sideburn just a little bit more skinnier. And as you guys can see, this joint just came out beautiful. Like, this is a beautiful C cup leading into, a sharp sideburn cut. I ain't did one of these in a long time, so big shout out to my client. He also a barber too, and this was a dope haircut as well. We was just chopping it up about, him becoming a barber. Is it worth it? And things like that. So hopefully my dog, locked in and decided to do it. If he didn't do it, he still got my respect, still got my support. Even if barbering ain't something that somebody want to do, at the end of the day, if you come to me for a haircut and you talk to me about barbering 9 times out of 10, bruh, I'm gonna tell you weigh your decisions out, but I'm always tell you to hop in this world, because the world is not only lucrative, but you build so many relationships in this world. You meet so many people. Like, I got a lawyer in this world. You get what I'm saying? One of my dog's breeders is one of my clients. You get what I'm saying? Different food businesses that come and feed the shop. People are my clients, and I got people that do auto detailing that'll pull up to the shop and wash your car while you at the shop. Like, I got so many relationships from this business. I would just never neglect it. It's a lot of relationships you can build in barbering. So, if somebody ever asks me would they do it, I would always tell them yes, just because of the relationship building, the skill that it take, being a therapist behind the chair, and always instilling confidence in the client no matter what. So that's always been, one of the dopest things to me. When you can instill confidence through a single haircut. But as you guys can see, the trimmers are hidden, man. If y'all want a pair of these trimmers, I got 4 pair set and modified ready to go right now. So just let me know, and I promise, I'm gonna be able to get y'all one of these tools. Again, set, modified, ready to go. Not too sharp for the skin, but they're gonna put out beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lines just like this. And as you guys can see, not even using a pencil, they popping that white line right now. And I'm getting clean lines. So again, if you guys want a T45 trimmer like this, remember we handmade these. So me, Bossy, a couple guys on the team and the Babeless team put this trimmer and clipper set all the way together from scratch. If this is something that you're interested in, again, just DM me, drop a comment below, and we could definitely set the business up. You guys could pay for them. I'll ship them out literally today or tomorrow, depending on when you guys decide to buy the trimmer. As long as I got time, I'll go ship them. Because I understand and know when you don't have a Shopify or a place where somebody feel comfortable just buying something right away, they'll probably either think that it's a scam or something like that. But anybody that want to do business with me, I'm always about putting my supporters in the best position. So if that's something that you guys want in terms of this trimmer, we'll set up the business. I'll FaceTime you guys, walk right into the U.S. Postal Office or walk into UPS and ship these joints off to you. So, no pressure. I just, been working on this blade business for a long time, and, I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to start, modifying tools and clippers and trimmers for people. So, I just want people to just, give me a shot. I know it ain't gonna be easy to pick it up off the ground, but if y'all gonna believe in precision from anybody, y'all gonna believe in the guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, So, but no, I'm gonna put it together really beautiful for y'all out there who are buying, tools from me. I'm working on so many things in the background. It just, life been one, Life been one. A lot of people ask me, Beam, where you been? I just told y'all where I've been, but I also been living life. Don't neglect your life just because, work getting heavy or the things that you're doing in life getting too heavy. You can't neglect your loved ones. You can't, if you got a woman in your life, you can't neglect no woman. You get what I'm I'm saying? It's a work-life balance. And I'm gonna be honest with you, work-life balance, you just have to balance things depending on how important they are in that situation. If I gotta get on the road for my tools, I get on the road for my tools. If I gotta work on the blade business, I work on the blade business. If it's time to spend time with my girl, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna spend time with my girl. Nobody has work-life balance figured out 100%. You tend to each one of those things and you balance them based on the importance of them right then and there in your life. And you just try your best to be, to be everywhere, because it's easy to spread yourself thin. But at the end of the day, no matter how hard you working, you can't neglect your loved ones, because I don't think nobody in this world want to be alone. So, you got to get it together. It ain't going to be easy, but come on, bro. I'm Beam. I'm figuring it out as I go, bro. But at the end of the day, your efforts is very important when it comes to locking in with your loved ones. Like, your effort is everything. So, just stay solid, communicate with your loved ones at all times. Always communicate what you're doing. Make them feel included about what you got going on. It is very important to stay communicative. And it's very important to consider somebody else's feelings on what you got going on while you chasing your dreams. It's very important. So right here in the haircut, I went back in using my T45 trimmer, and as you guys can see, you probably can't see it on this clip, but instead of me drawing the white pencil on, I learned it from my dog Tito Cuts Tampa Bay. He be on on the tube going crazy, and I just color the pencil on my glove, because I don't like doing it on my skin. But when you do it on your glove, you can move the trimmer through it, and when you can move the trimmer through it, you able to basically lighten the pencil up some. So then you could go and attack the lineup and do it just like this. And as you guys can see, you give it that pop, you give it that flash, you give it that flare without the pencil being too thick, without overworking the skin to erase the pencil. And as you guys can see, we got it framed out beautifully. Your boy is still here. Like, when it comes to it, your boy here. Beam ain't never really left nowhere. It's just understanding work-life balance, bro. Like, work-life balance is a mug, gang. And I never want to say that I neglected YouTube, because I am who I am because of you guys. But at the end of the day, I feel like if anybody would have understood the road, anybody would understand what I'm doing in life, anybody would support me going through creating multiple businesses, developing my first tool, staying on the road, touring, and then, focus about, at home work-life balance, that it would be you guys. You guys would understand it, because at the end of the day, it's not about a YouTube video. It's about building community. It's about elevating. It's about turning Beam into a brand and not just a persona or a person or a barber, online. And at the end of the day, if you a young gun, you new in this game, you never put the craft over your brand. You never put the craft over your brand, because at the end of the day, when this thing all said and done, Beam is gonna be a legend. I'm gonna be stamped in the YouTube community or the educating community of barber and history, but there's always gonna be another Beam. There's always gonna be another young gun that's gonna be just as hungry coming up, that's gonna replace me. And that's what people be forgetting. We can make as many videos as we want to, but it's so easy to forget us, because waves come in, new people come in. So the most important thing is to forget the personification of a person. I'm never putting the personification of who Beam is over the brand of Beam. Now, what's going to come from Beam is going to be great products. It's going to be an amazing innovation. It's going to be dope education. It's going to be things that's going to be written down in the history book that make Beam great. So for me, anybody that's on YouTube that's watching, firsthand, I just want to say I apologize for taking 7 to 8 months off. But I've been working on some super special things. I've been working on businesses. I've been moving these clippers and trimmers. I've been getting all my music done. I done shot videos for you guys that's coming out real soon. So, I've been putting the whole 9 together, and I haven't figured out work-life balance 100% yet. And I'm just, rolling with the punches and going. So I had took, my foot off the gas with YouTube, but I've been building the the brand of Beam. And you guys are gonna be very proud of me at the end of the day when it comes to it. And those that truly support me will understand and know, my road and my journey was always to make the brand of who I am bigger, opposed to the personification, because it's so easy to be forgotten. It's so easy for people to turn their back on you. In the lightest moments, when you look at the music industry, look how many artists people just turn their back on naturally. That's been consistent for a very long time. Never put your personification above the program. Always build the brand, make the brand bigger. But without further ado, as you guys can see, that's a smoker. That's a goddamn boss. That's a smoker. Yeah, that's clean. Nice clean C shape, nice clean C cups in there. As you guys can see, clean ice pick sideburns. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. And that's that Tune 45 Turkish razor. Best razor in the game. Then gave my client the mirror. For some reason, my audio was not working today. I think my mic was halfway plugged into my camera, so it just sounded like a bunch of wind whooshing. But as you guys can see, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. Shout out to you if you made it through this video. We back on a long journey. I got like 6 videos in the chamber, so I'm gonna pump these out week by week for you guys. So I'll be here easily for the next 2-3 months with you guys. So without further ado, I appreciate you. May God bless. Let's get it.